Hey guys and girls, it's Brooks Jones here with Digital Consulting. Today we're going to talk about the 9 to 5 job versus being an entrepreneur and owning your own business. And for you, which is better for you? I'm going to give you 4 pros to each, and then we're going to go in a little depth about each one. And that way you can kind of decide on your own if sticking to your 9 to 5 job or getting another job is better for you, or starting your own business, becoming your own entrepreneur and trying to chase that financial freedom is what's best for you. So let's get into it. So we're going to talk about the 4 main reasons why people have a 9 to 5 job or consistently say that this is the reason why they need a 9 to 5 job. The first one is stability. And when I say stability basically is that as long as you go to work like you're supposed to, then you're going to get a paycheck every week or every month. However you get paid, you're going to consistently get paid on time like you're supposed to. Stability also means that you know what you can spend each month because you know how much you got coming in each month, and it's going to be the same amount every month. The second reason is retirement. People bank on this retirement of their 401k, that the company is matching their 401k, or that the money that they set aside to put in their 401k, or some people still have pensions or complete retirement funds, and they're looking forward to that, and so they work their 20, 30 years so that they have that money banked up so that they can retire and live their lives the way they want to after or during retirement. The third one is benefits. You hear this a lot. A lot of people get jobs for the benefits. Sometimes it doesn't even pay well, but it has amazing benefits. So they'll take that job over another job that pays better because of the insurance benefits. And obviously we all need this. I am a little lucky in this fact because I'm a veteran, and so I go to the VA for anything that I need. But most people need insurance for dental insurance, your eye insurance, your health insurance, and other insurances that may come involved. If you have any kind of chronic disease or anything of that nature, you have to have insurance. So people definitely think they need to have a 9 to 5 job so that they have good benefits. And the fourth is self-satisfaction. Self-satisfaction, knowing that you're giving back to the community, you're working hard, you're not just sitting on your butt and being lazy, that you're being productive, and that you're going to work every day and making some kind of difference, whether that is making a product that people like to buy, or producing a service, or giving a service that people want or need. So that's the top 4. So let's go through these 4 one at a time. The first one, stability. It is now August 24th that I'm shooting this video, 2020, and we now know stability is not a real thing. A lot of people that are watching this video right now, you're sitting at home and you do not have a job, or you've been laid off, or you're waiting for your job to call you back in, or you're drawing unemployment right now because you can't find a job because no one's hiring. So we now know that stability is not real. We would like to think if we got a job or got a career that we were good at or that we liked, that that business would care as much about us that we care about them, but that's not true. Businesses care about the bottom line. They do not care about you, and I hate to say that. And there are few exceptions. There are those exceptions that really do care about their employees and take care of their employees. But for the most part, they care about their bottom line. And if you don't meet in their criteria, their bottom line, then you're gone. And they don't care. So you need to be thinking about yourself. And the best stability you can have is being your own boss. And we will talk about that in a minute. Number two is retirement. And back in the day, early 90s, even up to the mid 90s, most businesses still had a pension. And so it made sense to work 20, 30 years, and then that company pays you so much for, what you gave them. They reward you back with money for your retirement. And they pay you every month or every other week or whatever while you're retired. And that was amazing. But now it's the 401k or something similar to a 401k, which you're actually taking your own money and putting in for your retirement. Now, yes, a lot of companies will match you 2%, 3%. But the other thing about your 401k is it's going into stocks. And the stock market is, always volatile, right? You don't know what you're going to get. So you don't know if your money's safe or not. And when you retire, you don't know what's going to happen. If you're going to have, let's say you put $30,000 in there. If you're going to have $30,000, you're going to have $40,000. Or if you're going to have $20,000 and you've lost $10,000 of your own money. So retirement nowadays, if you do not have 5 different types of income, most people say you cannot retire successfully. And when I mean successfully, I mean that you can pay all the bills you need to pay. You can live the life you want to live and not have to worry about anything as far as financial, and not have to get another job or a side job or anything, and you can just live your life out. That's successful retirement. And nowadays, I don't know of hardly any companies that you can work for and save enough money to have a successful retirement. Number 3 is benefits. Once again, early 90s, even mid 90s, most benefits were paid for. Companies paid for their employees to have benefits. But once again, a corrupted system of insurance, and I'm not going to get on my soapbox on this, but insurance rates every year go higher and higher and higher where companies can't pay for them anymore. So what happens? The employee has to pay for them. So now you're paying for your own benefits. Yes, you're probably getting a discount, especially if you work for a large corporation, because they have so many employees. The insurance company's going to give them a little bit of a discount. But if you're paying for a whole family of insurance benefits, you're still paying $500, $600, maybe $800. Some people I've seen pay up to $1,200 a month on insurance. And it's because they use these big companies. And I'm not going to go into names, but they use these big companies who have just skyrocketed their prices. Well, now there are smaller companies out there that you can actually get insurance from. So if you work on your own or own your own business, or you're an entrepreneur like myself, you can actually find these smaller companies that have basically the exact same benefit plans, but are so much less when it comes to monthly payments. And I don't want to say they're cheaper because they have basically the same payments, but they're a lot less expensive. So let's say it that way. So it honestly nowadays, it definitely used to be skewed where if you worked a 9-to-5 big corporation, you were getting all these benefits and they were paying for them and it was amazing. And if you work for yourself, you had to pay all this money out to get benefits. Well, now that's actually about level now because you can find these smaller insurance companies that provide the same coverage and for a lot less money. And number 4, still self-satisfaction. Sorry about that. Self-satisfaction. And yes, I get it. You get self-satisfaction of getting up every morning, like I said, making a difference and going into your job and working hard. But I'll tell you right now, there is no better self-satisfaction than starting from zero and creating something on your own, a business that did not exist, and you did it yourself. You grinded, you worked hard every day, you went out there and you made it all on your own, and you reaped all the rewards. And that's one thing about self-satisfaction. is with a 9-to-5 job, you might be working your butt off. You might come up with the greatest ideas. Are you getting all the rewards from the ideas? No, you're getting a percentage. The owners are getting more rewards, right? And they didn't come up with that. They didn't work hard to make whatever you're making or provide whatever service you're providing. So why not take that skill or take that knowledge and create your own business and then reap your own rewards, all of it. All right, so that's the 4, and that's a little bit in depth into that. So let's take those 4 into entrepreneurship. So let's start with the first one. Stability. Yes, it can be unstable to be an entrepreneur. You do have to grind. You have to work harder than you've ever worked in your entire life. But like I said before, once you get past that plateau and you start making it, and you realize what you need to do to make it, and you get comfortable in your business, that stability comes. That financial freedom comes because you're making so much more than you would in your 9-to-5. Most 9-to-5 jobs, you're not going to make 6 figures. But you can in your own business because you decide how much you work. You decide how much you charge. You decide what your worth is and what your business is worth to the public. So you can create your own stability. But yes, to start off with, yes, it's unstable. To start off with, yes, you have to grind every single day as hard as you can to get to that stability. But once you get there, man, it's a beautiful sight. It's beautiful. And there's no one that can come in one day out of the blue and go, guess what? You're fired. You're not working here anymore. No, because you're the boss. You're the boss of you. You run the business. So when you talk about stability, the best stability you can get in the long run is being your own boss. And number 2, retirement. Retirement, right? So once again, let's say you put all this money in a 401k, and let's say it makes $5,000, and at the end of your 30 years of working hard, let's say you have $100,000. Let's say you retire at 65. Well, more than likely, the average person lives till about 85. That's 20 years. You're going to live off of $100,000 for 20 years? I don't think so. But if you're an entrepreneur, and like I said, you're making 6 figures, and you're able to put away what you want, plus you're able to start investing money, investing in rental property, investing in stocks, investing in other companies, starting other businesses, and you have multiple facets of your business just all over the nation, then what happens? You have residual income coming in every month even after you're retired. More than likely you can retire earlier, and your money's just making money. So you never have to work again. You don't have to worry about it. Number 3, benefits. We kind of talked about this a little bit, but there are smaller companies now that offer basically the same coverage. So I would look at that avenue and see exactly what you can get for benefits and what you actually need. A lot of times with the 9-to-5, they bring those big insurance companies in and they throw this little sales pitch at you and you buy all this stuff that you don't even need. So go to a smaller insurance company and see exactly what you need and how much you can pay for, and they'll make a plan for you. So that is available. So I would not make that a big deal or make that, top of your priority list that I need, this certain company with this certain benefits when you can get it on your own. And number 4, self-satisfaction. Come on, guys. We talked about this already. Self-satisfaction. How much self-satisfaction do you get when you create something on your own? From scratch, from nothing, right? That's the best self-satisfaction. I have never had more self-satisfaction since I've owned my own business, any business I've worked for. And I've worked for some good companies, some nonprofits that were amazing. And I got to do some amazing things for the community. But man, having my own business, being my own boss, and actually myself, seeing what I created and how it helps the public and how I'm able to give value out to people, there's no other feeling like that. There really is no other feeling like that. So look, guys, I want you to take this video in stride and just think about a few things. And maybe a 9-to-5 job is what you want and you love what you're doing. And like the old saying goes, if you love what you're doing, then it's not work. And that's the whole point of this, is you want to love what you're doing. So if 9-to-5 job is for you, maybe look at, like I said, 5 different types of income. Maybe look at some other things that you can do, or the knowledge you have, or the training that you have, that you could turn into a small business on the side to bring in more income, and all that income can go towards your retirement, or paying off all your bills, or whatever you want, right? To make your life better and financially free. That's the whole point of this, is to get to financial freedom so that you can do what you want when you want. So if 9-to-5 is something that you don't want to give up, that's fine. Like I said, maybe it's something in there, or some knowledge you have or skill you have, that you can start your own side business. But if you're sitting at home right now and you're dreading going back to work, or you're sitting at home right now and you're lost and you don't know what to do, then maybe owning your own business and being an entrepreneur is for you. Guys, right now I have a course, and it is for new entrepreneurs and new business owners. It's called The Quest. It's an 8-week course. It's an amazing platform that I use. I'm able to check on you throughout all 8 weeks. I have live trainings with you each week, and I provide feedback to all the work you do every single week. I'm going to leave a link below for that. Check it out. I'll give you a 30-minute free consultation to see if maybe you'd be a good fit for the course, and if I'd be able to bring value to you, then I would love to have you join. And right now, I'm offering it 50% off. 50% off. I want to be able to help you guys. I want to be able to help those ones that are sitting at home right now and don't know what to do. Unemployment is exhausted. You can't find a job. Or either you just don't want to go back to that 9-to-5. Then this is for you. So take advantage of it right now at 50% off. Guys, like always, I love you. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next week.